Good morning, YouTube. This is your friend Siren Frost, and today I'll be doing a deck profile update for you guys. This is a deck profile that is a little bit different out of my comfort zone, but I think it might be worth it. So today I'll be doing my updated profile of Shadow Paladins featuring Claret Dragon. And now, before I get into this video a bit more, I just want to justify this very carefully and clear. I have never been a Shadow Paladin fangirl. I have never been one, nor have I ever intended to be one. I genuinely like Shadow Paladins because of the black armor. It's not about the bandwagoning, it ain't about this. And there are some cards in this deck that are really out of my comfort zone, but I figure it wouldn't hurt to try them out. So, before you go around and saying that I'm just bandwagoning Shadow Paladins because they're winning games, or I'm just one of those Shadow Paladin fangirls or fanboys, please, check yourself before you say that. And I don't want any that kind of crap on here. And also, guys, before I start in this, if you want to get judgmental because it ain't your playstyle, or the deck that you, or a proper deck that you may think it is, just do me a favor and click the little red X, or go to the next channel and go fuck yourself. Because I'm sick and tired of people being so close-minded. Now, with that being said, let's get on with the deck profile. So my main starting Vanguard is Bassinet Knight Oscar, as always. Because, you know, as long as you have a Vanguard named Claret Dragon, and once Generation Break 1, you can put them in the soul. And then you can look through your deck and search for one grade 1 and place it on top of the deck. And if you do, countercharge 1. Which means this is going to help you get your perfect guards in a heartbeat. Plus, it also sets up for Aurageyser's ability. So, that's not really as bad. I mean, I don't see why so many people degrade him. Yeah, let me just zoom in here. And no, we're not doing it for boobies. There we go. Okay. And next for other grade zeros, I decided to play 2 Davids. Now, I've seen people play 3 Davids on their channels, but, I think this is enough as it is. So, you got 1 main guy and 2 of the backups, in case you want to go for, Aurageyser Dooms, or, you know, Aurageyser Dragons, and another card that will be, surprisingly, in the future, you know, further part in this video. So, I'm playing 1 David, or 2 Davids, and 1 Oscar. Though Oscar's the main. Now for triggers, I decided to play 4 heals, 4 stands, and 8 crits. Because apparently the stand trigger in here is very, very good. So first off, I'm playing 4 copies of Illegal Alchemist. Just because I like the artwork. I mean, you know, he's a really badass demon. And I don't know what the hell is wrong with this thing. Okay, there it goes. I guess it must be a long range. But yeah, so 4 of him, because I like the artwork, and plus, you have to be up to date with the United States Ray flag. That's what I believe. Next, we're playing 4 of the stand triggers. Mage the fuck is it? Mage the Rogai Azor. And what he does, he counts. When you're paying the cost for a sacrifice, depending on your unit's ability, he counts as 2 rear guards. And when the sacrifice has been done, he goes back in your deck and you shuffle. This is a very useful card when it comes to even for Diablo himself. So, you know, so 4 of that. And next we're playing 4 of the Claret crit triggers, 4 Cafars, and 4 Leaping Knight, Ligan, Lumna. Just because I like the holographic on this, and plus, it makes a little more sense to bling out your deck a little bit. Not a lot, but, you know, bling it out. So yeah, 4 heals, 4 stands, and 8 crits. Normally, I would run a 12 crits lineup, but this is going to be a little bit of a changer. Next, I'm playing 2 copies of Abyss Summoner, still. Whenever a unit is being sacrificed or, you know, paying the cost, you countercharge 1 and you soul charge 1, as long as your Vanguard has Claret in the name. And I was going to originally play 4, but I think 2 is maybe a good option. Just because, you don't really want to spend your soul charging all that much. Oh, I also did forget. He also gains 3,000 power anytime that unit is, being sacrificed. Next, we're playing 4 Darkquartz Dragons. He's one of your best options for grade 1s, just because whenever you call him to rearguard, or he's placed a rearguard circle, as long as your Vanguard's Claret, add 3,000 power to himself and to Claret. So, he becomes a 10k body, or a 10k booster and attacker. So, I think 4 is the best option. God, I'm like freaking hungry boots. And next we're playing 4 of the Stride Enablers, Brawnwens. Just, in case you want to stride. There's a few more. I've seen people play like 3 of her, but I think 4 is maybe a good option just in case, if you just want to keep going. And next we're playing 4 G Perfects of Karma Collector. Now, the reason why I chose this one is because you need the undamaged flipping part, like countercharging. You really do need it. I'm sorry, but you kind of do need it. Especially when you're playing cards that can counterblast heavy. Next for grade 2, we're playing 4 copies of Greymyu. The newest Claret that came out of set 5 or set 6. And okay, whenever he's placed in a Vanguard, or not Vanguard, when he's placed in a rearguard circle, you counterblast 1, you soul blast 1, and then you can search your deck for 1 grade 1, and then call it to rearguard. And this unit gets plus 2,000 power until the end of turn. So he'd be an 11k body by himself on a rearguard. So that can add a little bit more pressure towards your opponents. Next, I'm playing 3 copies of Brawn Grosne, or Grosne. When a grade 1 or lower is placed in a rearguard circle, add 3,000 power to him. Now, you're probably thinking, like, why not I play 4? Well, the thing is, I had to make some room for David. It may not make any sense, because most of the time, people have their own different preference on what to play and not to play. So, I'm going to try out 3 at the moment just to see how it feels. And next, I'm playing 3 copies of Scornful Knight Gyva. She's overall my favorite grade 2 out of, all of them. And Gyva's ability is you counterblast 1 and you discard a card, but you draw 2 cards at the same time. So, you're all probably thinking it's because she's a 7k attacker, she's a pathetic card, and not worth the time for, because it's all about the 9Ks and 10Ks and 11Ks. But, just like the main in the Witches, Gyva can be very handy too. And I know this deck can draw very heavy because of Aurageyser Doomed and Dragon, but I really do think that you need the extra draw power, just a little bit. Now, you can actually you do have the option of running only 2 Gyvas and 2 Makas, but I think Gyva herself is just one of my aces. You probably don't think that may be clear, but like I said, guys, this is my player's preference. That's just my thoughts. You do what works for you. And then for grade 3s, we're playing 4 copies of my Avatar, Supremacy Dragon of Claret's Dragon. And the reason why I call him my Avatar is because it's the main deck I am playing now. I kind of give up on Pale Moons just because, the deck is just not really my playstyle anymore. I like to go a little bit more aggressive than anybody, so it's either this or Grand Blues. So Shadow Paladins has always been kind of a curiosity kill the cat until I saw the black armor and I'm like, oh fuck yes. Anyways, Claret's ability is Generation Break 2. You sacrifice 2 units on your side of the field, gain 10,000 power and plus 1 critical. So he does have a similar ability to Phantom Blaster Dragon when it comes to sacrificing, but you have to sacrifice 3, I think. This time you only do 2. And his stride skill is you counterblast 1 and you superior call 1 grade 1 or lower from your deck to your field. And it gets plus 2,000 power. So, that's not really a bad thing. I don't know why so many people think that Claret's a bad card. I think it's a very awesome card, especially that it works in my favor. So, that's just me. I know I've seen so many people play, like, Diablo mainly because it wins games, but looks can be quite deceiving. Next, for my final grade 3, I'm playing 3 copies of Deathspray Dragon. Originally, I wanted to play 4, but I think 3... Like I said, guys, I gotta take one of them out for David. So, this is a brand new build that I did not ever thought about making, but we'll just see how it works and how it plays out. So, anyways, Deathspray's ability is Generation Break 1 from the rearguard and vanguard. Counterblast 1 and choose one of your rearguards and retire. At the end of the battle that this unit attacked the vanguard, you pay the cost. If you do, choose up to one of your opponent's rearguards and retire it. So even if he, well, actually, so this unit, when its attack goes through, you can actually make it retiring your opponent's rearguard. And this has the exact same ability almost as Evolution does. So, I think 3 of him is good enough. And, oh, not that one. I think it makes a little sense because I'm bearing a black dragon tattoo. So, dragons are a little bit. I didn't really like dragons that much, but my favorite card of all time in Yu-Gi-Oh was Harpy's Pet. So, makes a little sense to own my favor. Alright, anyways, that was the main deck, guys. Sorry for talking too much. I'm just trying to, make little pointers out. Now, for a G deck, we're playing 4 copies of Supremacy Black Dragon, Aurageyser Dragon. He's basically your starting G unit, just so you can get everything ready for Diablo or Doomed. And his skill is, you Counterblast 1, you Soul Blast 1, flip a copy of him face up in the G zone, and then retire 2 rearguards. And then you reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, and they're grade 1 or less, add 5,000 power to his attack. Now, naturally, that's why Oscar is very quite handy in the deck, because it lets you sets up grade 1 or lower. Mostly grade 1. But, yeah, so that's why he's in here. And I like the artwork, guys, and I heard recently he's going to get reprinted in the Revival Collection. So, I don't know why they reprinted him, but I guess to help everybody else get it, I guess. I don't know. Next, we're playing 2 copies of Supremacy Black Dragon Aurageyser Doomed, the cross-dried evolved form version of Aurageyser Dragon. Now, his skill is, you Counterblast 1, and you flip a copy of Aurageyser Dragon face him in the G-Zone, and then retire 3 rearguards. Then, look at the top 2 cards in your deck, and if they're grade 1 or lower, you can force your opponent to retire his rearguards. So if you get 2 grade 1s or grade 0s, they have to retire 2 rearguards. So, and then, as long as you have 3 copies of Aurageyser face up in the G-Zone, this unit gets +1 critical. So, it goes very critical in a heartbeat. And that's why he's my personal favorite and ace to the deck. Now, for the other cards that you might think that, what the fuck kind of thing. I'm playing 4 copies of Dark Dragon Phantom Blaster Diablo. A friend of mine at my locals kind of told me that playing this, there's no reason why you should play Diablo. Now, I played Diablo mainly in the Diablo series of the deck, but I figured it wouldn't hurt to try him out in the slightest. Now, his skill is, you Counterblast 1 and you flip a copy of him face up, and then he gets plus 10,000 power and +1 critical. Then when he attacks, you retire 3 of your rearguards. And if you do, your opponent must retire up to 2 of his or her rearguards. And if they can't, they can't guard anything from their hand or field. Unless you have a Generation Guard. So, that's the only reason. So, 4 of him. And next we're playing 2 copies of Dark Dragon Spectral Blaster Diablo. Just mainly for the standing ability. You have to have a Vanguard with Diablo in its name. A heart with Diablo in its name to use this other ability. But we're mainly going to be using it for the standing ability. The downside of it, it's only going to be drive check 1. But you're basically going to make 4 drive checks during your turn. So, it's not really that bad of a deal. I think it's pretty cool thing, and I don't know why I didn't think of it at the time. And then finally, we're playing 4 G Guardians, Dark Knight Ludvik, just mainly because, let me get the camera right there. Just mainly because this is like the only G Guardian for right now until next set where Shadow Paladin's coming in. And so for right now, I'm playing 4 of them. His Guardian skill is move a grade 1 rear guard to the Guardian circle, and it gets plus 5,000 power on top of that. So it would be, that would almost be like 25,000 shield, I think. So, yeah. That's mainly the reason why he's in there, just for an extra Guardian ability. Alright guys, well anyways, that is the deck profile conclusion of this deck profile update. If you guys have your thoughts, let me know in the comments section below what you guys think about this build. And as always guys, there will always be a full deck list in the bottom. So, let me know what you guys think and what your thoughts are, and if you might need to change it around a bit. So, anyways guys, hope you guys have a great morning and have a great week, and I'll talk to you guys later. This is Siren signing out. Love you all. Bye.